Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at three awesome vehicles: the Picador Loco, the Surano GT, and also the Loco Issi Hardtop. These are three awesome vehicles. If you want to add them into your game, I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's really, really cool. We're going to be continuing our series of looking at modified versions of existing cars and vehicles in Grand Theft Auto 5. So let's start with the Benefactor Surano GT. So I have these two cars side by side here. The black one is the regular version, and the white one is the Hardtop GT version. Now, you guys might not have known this, but the Benefactor Surano is a vehicle that only has a convertible variant. There's no hardtop. And you can tell there are some cosmetic differences right off the bat. For example, the grille is different. The hood of the car is different. The side is different. There's a different diffuser on the back of the white vehicle, which is, of course, the hardtop version. And that's one of the big reasons why I don't love the Surano. I'm not a giant fan of convertibles, and since there's only a soft top option, I don't really love that. I don't think the look of the car is all that great. Now, I'm not sure the performance of this car justifies people owning it all that much either, but at the end of the day, it's still not that great of a vehicle. However, this Surano hardtop version is absolutely awesome. Like I said, there's a lot of differences that you can see between these two vehicles without even going into something like the LSC to upgrade it. It's just there by default, like a different grille, different back. However, there's two features that I absolutely love about this car. The first one is because it's a hardtop, we can now put gull wing style doors on this vehicle, which looks absolutely amazing. This would have been an awesome feature of the Surano to have from day one, but of course you can't do that with a soft top convertible. So the gull wing doors are absolutely amazing, probably one of my favorite features of this vehicle. Now, there's a handful of upgrades we can do inside the Los Santos custom shop. For example, we can change a different hood on there. We can apply a different skirt. If we wanted to put a different paint job on there and change up the wheels, we could, but for the most part, I left this as default as possible. I didn't want to change it up all that much. However, we still have not gotten to my favorite feature of the Benefactor Surano GT, and that is the spoiler. So believe it or not, the regular Surano looks like it has a retractable spoiler on there. But of course, when you drive it, nothing happens. However, on this version, on the Surano GT, you can see it has that beautiful retractable spoiler, just like the T20, just like the Nero Custom, and vehicles like that. This is one of my favorite all-time features on Grand Theft Auto 5 cars, that retractable spoiler, and it looks really dang good on the Surano. So this honestly would change my opinion of this car. And I want to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. If the Surano was hardtop, if it had some more customization and a beautiful retractable spoiler like this, would it be a vehicle that you would consider buying and consider owning in Grand Theft Auto Online? I know that I sure would, but because the way the regular Surano works right now, I'm just not a huge fan of it. So that right there is the first vehicle we're going to be looking at today. Let's move on to the second one, which is the Cheval Picador Loco and Picador Loco Drag. So the Cheval Picador is roughly based off of the El Camino in real life, and this is a vehicle that I've been saying should be a Benny's lowrider option from day one. So if Rockstar ever do another Lowriders DLC, the Picador gets my vote to be one of the first handful of vehicles to be included in that. So let's start with the regular Picador Loco and compare that to the regular Picador. So just off the start, there is a couple of differences between the vehicles themselves without adding any customization. The grille's a little bit different. The Cheval logos are different on the side and back of the car. So even if you don't do any customization, there are some unique differences. However, the big differences we get on the Picador Loco have to do with that very unique pickup style rear of the El Camino, and of this case, the Picador. So via the extras modifications, we can apply a bunch of different things. We can add this, I guess, roof cover to the back, which is pretty unique. We can also add like a flatbed cover, which looks pretty cool too. And then, of course, we can completely remove that and just add a spoiler on the back, which definitely looks very unique and very interesting. So that's just a quick summation of sort of the modification that one would be able to do to a vehicle like this if Rockstar did add this into the game. And that reminds me, if you want to see any of the vehicles we're looking at in this video today added in the game, be sure to drop a thumbs up on this video, show some support. Who knows, maybe Rockstar will see it and say, hey, this is a cool idea. Let's go ahead and add this into Grand Theft Auto Online. So that's the first version right there, the Loco. The second one is probably my favorite though. It is the Loco Drag. Now immediately you'll notice some upgrades about this vehicle, including a roll cage on the back, big drag racing style tires on the back. You've got the racing windscreens, and then of course the engine block that's sticking out of the hood that looks really, really cool. Now, because this vehicle is the Picador Loco Drag, there's two significant things about it. Number one, it has an awful turning radius. This thing is impossible to turn, as you'll see. But number two, it is quick as heck. It's a drag vehicle after all, and it flies down the straightaways, which is really awesome. Now, another unique thing I really like about this vehicle is if you're doing a burnout and then you release the car itself, it actually almost needs a wheelie bar because the front wheels will actually come off the ground when you're ending up drag racing it, which is really awesome. But as you can see here, it is pretty difficult to control. I'm trying to turn the vehicle right now, and that's as far as it will go. That's as far as the turning radius will actually go on this sort of vehicle. So this one is absolutely amazing. I think a variant like this would be super cool. Even the interior as well. It looks amazing. It's got these custom Cheval seats on there, which are really cool. Custom red straps too. So this one is amazing. I think El Caminos are one of the most unique looking vehicles of all time. So to have a actually upgraded one online would be amazing. And personally, in my opinion, the Picador has probably been one of the most ignored vehicles of all time in terms of customization, or I should say the lack of mods and upgrades and customization that you can do to ultimately a vehicle like this. So having some nice modifications like that would be really cool. Now, let's move on to our third and final vehicle of the day. You might laugh at this one, and I kind of did too, and I honestly wish like a classic variant of this, like a Herbie, would be even better. But we're going to be looking at the Loco Issi Hardtop. So take a look at these two guys side by side. The Loco Issi is another vehicle that only comes in a soft top variant, which again means you have that black soft top roof. And obviously some people like myself just don't like convertibles. However, with the hardtop version, you obviously don't have that, which leads to more customization. You can obviously customize the top color of the car and a whole lot more. Now, even with the hardtop modification, all the other customization factors are still good to go on the Loco Issi. So you can upgrade the bumpers, the exhaust, the hood. You can obviously change the respray and the engine. And in my opinion, this looks a whole lot better than the soft top version. It just looks like it's an actual decent car. Now, again, that's just my personal preference, and I do wish they would do like a classic variant of this that would have a bunch of liveries and modifications and stuff like that. This one didn't have any extra mods or anything, but I still think that it was pretty cool. So those are the three new vehicles that we're going to be going over in this video today. The Benefactor Surano GT, the two versions of the Picador Loco, the regular and the drag version, and then the Loco Issi Hardtop. Let me know in the comment section down below which one is your favorite, and if you could only have one added into the game, let us know which one. I think I'll leave comments in the comment section down below of each vehicle. You can thumbs that one up. Also, be sure to support this video with a thumbs up too. That would be awesome. Like I said, you never know if Rockstar's watching. They might see it and say, hey, this would be a really cool addition for us to add in Grand Theft Auto Online. But anyways, that's all I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. As always, thank you guys so much for your support. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.